Now we'll get a little tricky when we go in here to AI, and we'll go ahead and hit edit. I want to tell the fire what to do during this game. So at the beginning, I'm just going to go ahead and set this to loop because you're not going to see it at the beginning anyway, so I want it to always be animating. I'm going to set it at a specific point. I'm actually going to put it off the screen because you're not going to see it at the beginning. But now the AI, so what I want to happen is once the trigger is going to be tapped, so I'm just going to say anywhere on the stage. When anywhere on the stage is tapped, I'm going to have this rocket then travel from its current location. I'm going to have it jump to this, so this is immediate. Jump to a specific area. And I'll go to a specific point. Actually, I want it to go to another object, so I can actually have this fire attached to another object. So I'm going to have it attached to the rocket, and then I'm going to tell it where I want it to attach. So I'm going to tell it to go right there. I'm going to hit OK. Yes. So on this screen, so I've got the rocket. I hit play. I test it. The fire appears there. But something you may have noticed or not noticed is that the fire actually appeared on top of the rocket, and I can actually change how I want things to be positioned. So I just dragged the fire behind the rocket, so I want the fire to appear behind the rocket, so that's what I just did there. So now when I hit play, the fire appears behind the rocket and behind that fin. So pretty much I've got a game right here. I need to give it a win condition. So what I'll do is, so when the rocket switch turns on, that's going to be the win condition. And I haven't really talked about that yet. So every object in the game has a switch. You can see it right here. It's always off unless you tell it to turn on. So I want to go into the object of the rocket, hit edit. I'm going to go OK. We want to hold. Did that wrong. I want to go into the action of the rocket. So when the rocket's tapped, I also want to add, it goes north, but I want to add an action, and I want to tell the switch to turn on. So go ahead and tell it to turn on. We go yes. Now you can see here's the switch. It's in the off position. You saw that it turned on when it just launched. So we now have a game with a win condition, with art, with everything. So now all we need to do is ship it. So we go to finish. We should have named it, but we don't have time for that right now. But now I can choose the cartridge, the color, the label. Might as well choose something that looks like a rocket. Now we can choose whether we want people to be able to modify this game, or we can lock it so no one can modify it. I believe in open sourcing, so we will leave it open. We just call it Rocket. And then we drop it onto a shelf. And now our game is out there for our friends and our family to play. And that's WarioWare D.I.Y. creating a game from scratch.
Thank you.
So now it's out there, and then you can just go play it. I'll just go in real quickly and show you a little bit, because I don't know a whole lot about it. In the Record Maker Matic, you can create your own records, your own music. We'll just go in and see what we can do here. Within the game features of D.I.Y, there's a feature that will allow you just to create music. A maestro will appear, and he'll create that for you. In here, it's a little more hands-on, and I'm not a musician. But basically, anywhere I drop in a note, I can now create the music. So when I hit play, you can then create the music. I can add in different tracks to this. I'll go ahead and stop this. Drop in some new notes. copy these, move them over to here. So now I've just moved them over to another frame. Go back up to track 1. I'll copy this one as well.
Guess all I'll say is that the way those objects.
And then I can go down to the rhythm. I can add in some drums. Let's see. I'm still on select.
Is there any way for you guys on your end when you get it?
So add in some drums. Maybe some triangles. And then it's hard to hear in here, but I've just created a little bit of music. I can add in different notes, volume. I can add in different styles of instruments. So there's a lot of stuff you can do in here to just get lost in the moment and create some really cool stuff. Along with making music, I can go in to make my own comics. So they're 4-panel comics. You can see here at the top, just an example of one. Wait, come back. Where are you taking Squiddy? So someone hijacks the squid. So if I don't want this little kid in here, I can just go edit. I could grab an eraser. Let's get a bigger size eraser. I can take this kid out really quickly. I mean, you can get as creative as you like or in depth with the art. But I'm just going to take this out. Then I'm going to go quickly to the stamps, because if I'm not a great artist, I can just grab stamps, which is really cool. Then I'm going to grab a Wario, drop Wario in. Go ahead back here, and then I can fill in these empty spots just by grabbing the paintbrush, choosing correct graphic. Well, I didn't choose the right one, but that'll make it look a little different. So now I've just kind of disguised what I did, and now I've just altered the comic and added my own in, or I could change the words if I wanted to. So that's basically WarioWare D.I.Y. Creating your own comic. And I'll go ahead and save it. So you want to see transmitting?
Great.
Okay. We'll go to the, I think I shipped that game, so we'll just go to the distribution center. And then we're going to transfer to the Wii. Hey, Robert?
Yeah.
Could you hand me that? I'm going to transfer a game to the Wii.
Oh, sure. I'll
see how
handle
this
this
works.
for you.
Awesome.
Unless you want to see what it looks like on the Wii as well. So I'm going to the distribution center.
Yeah, just try not to focus directly on the TV. Keep the frame of the TV in there. Oh, I found you.
Yay.
I'm going to ship you something.
Awesome. Sweet.
Let's see if we can find this game. I don't remember where I put it. Oh, here we go. I'm going to send you the Rocket game.
Saying that they are going to come back.
So you can see you can quickly ship something. It's very easy to do, and it happens very quickly. All the kids love it.
All the pre-release will be good cause the hype factor. Now,
Oh, you want me to burn it out?
Getting my hopes up.
Whoa!
That was awesome. Did you just make that?
Yeah.